there is a 10-minute window that decides whether your swimmer swims like a beast, races like a beast, or looks like a completely different kid. And no, it's not the start, it's not the turn, and it's not who wants it more. It's the 10 minutes before they walk up to the blocks. That's when their brain asks one annoying question. Are we safe right now? And if the answer is no, you see it. The fidgeting, the weird silence, the I don't care mask when you know they care way too much. And sometimes they snap at you. Sometimes they go full ghost mode and you're standing there doing a classic swim parent prayer. Please just swim like you did on Tuesday. But then they don't. And you're left thinking, okay, what the hell just happened? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Say less? Say more? Pretend I'm not too nervous or that I don't care? I'm David. I'm a former Olympic swimmer and Swiss national record holder. I'm a dad and I'm the owner of Swimpros.com. And I'm going to show you what's actually happening in that 10-minute window and what to do about it without turning into that pressure parent by accident. So here's a quick story. I work with a swimmer. Her name is Maria, and she was 14 when she came to me, super committed, trained hard, and in practice she was fast and strong and confident. But at the meets, it was like watching her twin who hated swimming. Her dad told me it's like she becomes a different person behind the blocks, tight breathing, overthinking, heart is racing, right? And sometimes she would scratch, sometimes she would swim, but nowhere close to what she could do. And here's the part that sucked. The parents had tried everything, better coaches, pep talks, just have fun, enjoy, even therapy, and nothing stuck. Meet weekends became this cloud over the family, and her mom said that I feel like I'm watching her lose confidence and I don't know how to stop it. If you're a swim parent, you probably know that exact feeling because here's what happens all the time. Your kid trains like a champion and you see it, but race day feels like rolling the dice and you've already spent money on the obvious stuff like better clubs, private coaching, camps, more meters, more technique work, and still behind the blocks, they fall apart. And you're stuck in the worst possible position. You can't swim for them. And you're scared to say the wrong thing. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Your swimmer doesn't have a swimming problem. They have a software problem. Think of it this way. If you've got an elite hardware, like fitness, technique, skill, work ethic, but on race day, their brain is running some ancient operating system that crashes under pressure. Like this computer is incredible. Why is it running Windows 95? That's what it looks like when the nervous system flips into what we call danger mode. And I know this because I lived it. It was the NCAA championships at the University of Virginia. I was supposed to score a lot of points. I was ready. I was flying in practice. The warm-up was good. And then the moment got loud. And I remember thinking one thought, don't mess this up. And that thought hijacked my entire body. Tight breathing, fast heartbeats, overthinking that I'm not myself feeling. And I didn't just swim a little worse. I swam I swam terrible. And that's when I learned when pressure flips the nervous system, fitness and technique don't disappear. The access to it disappears. And what changed for me was our program at the University of Virginia. They brought in the sports psychologist who worked with Michael Phelps for over a decade. And what I learned was simple. Phelps wasn't born mentally tough. He had a system, not motivation, not hype, not believe harder, a routine that made pressure predictable. So I stopped trying to win the medal and the PB and stuff in my head, and I started running a routine instead, like running warm-up. And that shift is what led to my best racing ever. London 2012, the Olympics, Swiss national record in front of 15,000 people who were there live. Not because I have become this tougher overnight, because I finally had a system that didn't depend on my mood. And again, that fast racing is something that I could never have imagined a couple months earlier. And back to Maria, her mom and her dad and Maria obviously joined our program, not because she was convinced, because she was out of options. And the breakthrough wasn't some big mindset speech that I gave. It was just a tiny shift. We stopped treating anxiety like something to eliminate, and we treated it like a nervous system signal to manage. So we built a simple routine, 3 parts, okay? Part 1, a 15-second breathing reset. Not meditation, just a quick reset to stop the spiral. It's the exact same thing that Michael Phelps used, by the way, okay? Before every race. Number 2, we had one single focus cue. So the brain stopped scanning for danger like it's working airport security, okay? Simple. And then step 3 is a parent script for those 10 minutes or like more like 2 to 3 hours before racing, so that mom or dad wouldn't accidentally text her the exact thing that actually spikes the pressure. That's it. And then the next big meet came, and Maria still had nerves, but she didn't panic. She stayed with her plan. And afterwards she said, hey, I still felt nervous, but I didn't freak out. I stayed in control. And then performance naturally followed. PBs, finals, first place, Romanian national record. And the best win of all probably is that her dad said that meet weekends are no longer miserable and that they all know what to do and that Maria doesn't feel alone. And on top of that, she's crushing it. Thank you very much, Dave. You're welcome, man. And here's what I want you to do next. Instead of me trying to convince you with screenshots and testimonials, of which we have hundreds, by the way, come see it in real life. Join the Swimpros community. It's free. There's absolutely no bots on the platform. It's no fake accounts. It is real swim families talking about real midday problems and how to fix them. And when you join, you get 1, the midday support plan, what to say, what not to say, what to do when nerves spike in that 10-minute window. Number 2, you get the 15-second breathing reset from Michael Phelps, a tool your swimmer can literally use in the next meet, at the next race. Okay, super powerful. And then number 3, you get a community of 800 plus swim families who get it. No perfect parenting nonsense, just actual people trying to help their kid race like they train. And what happens fast, like in the first couple of days, is usually this. You feel relief. Because for the first time, you're no longer guessing. You're not walking on eggshells, right? You've got a plan. This isn't therapy. It's not motivation, fluff. It's a system. Your swimmer doesn't need more drive or ambition. They need a calmer nervous system so that they can access the swimmer that you see every day in practice. And remember that 10-minute window? That is where races are really won and lost. So here's your 10-second decision. Click the link. I hope I made that easy enough for you. You got nothing to lose. Join the Swimpros community for free. Grab the plan, and then next time your swimmer walks to the blocks, you'll know exactly what to do and what to stop doing.